Tough day. Stressful day. Man, give it to anybody out there working hard. Takes a lot to accomplish a lot. But again, here we are, 6 p.m. Just as I said, and I had to rush home and try to stay on time. So here we go. All right. If you guys don't know, you know that this is the Marian Ghana show, where basically we try to get it out there for people who are looking for marriage and long-lasting relationships that will last through the end of your time on this planet Earth. But to do that, you have to put yourself out there for the men to see you. And that's where this platform comes in at. I know you can see you can see the distress and the energy lacking in my eyes, but I'm going to get through this. I'm going to get through it. And you're going to get through it with me also. All right? All right. So where do we start? We start here. This week's theme, as posted yesterday, this week's theme is, are you a traditional wife, traditional woman, or a slave queen? A slave queen. You guys know what I'm talking about, at least with the last one. But it seems like a lot of ladies these days, unfortunately, don't understand the first two. But we're going to figure this out together. Which one are you? I had a message sent to a friend of mine. I actually posted on his Facebook. And he runs a company of tourism. And I was really upset because something was said that was so contradictory to the work that I do, which is, I don't like black women. And I'm like, how is that possible? Everything I do, you can't do something for black people and not like black women. Just like you can't do for your people and not like black men. In order to love your people, you have to love them all. It has to be uniformly. You can't just pick and choose, oh, I'm going to love this aspect but not that aspect. Even when it comes down to those who represent us wrong, there's still love for them. That's why we're out here doing this content, so people could just not just only hear with an ear, but look at themselves in the mirror to be able to take action and move forward in life, to get better in life. But that's the whole purpose of this, for everyone to listen, learn, and get better. We can all get better every day. We all need work. We all got flaws. We all got stuff to work out within ourselves. So there's a lot of room for improvement, but that means less room for criticism when it's coming from someone who's not doing anything. So that's how I feel about it. For me not to like black women, why am I doing this? It's like people would say, okay, you like African women, but you don't like, if I like African women, how can I not like black women? They're black women. I cannot like a particular culture or, particular culture that goes on with certain people. It has nothing to do with not liking the people. It's just that I'm disappointed in the culture. We all got negatives and positives in our culture on both sides of the coin. From Black America, if you want to call it African America, to Africa. We all got good things about our culture. We all got negative things about our culture. And the whole thing is to bring our cultures, the good parts of our cultures together to come up with a new one. So that's where this is at. Tired, man. But again, which one are you? So with that, I think I'm going to have my wife join so she could be the example, give the example, so other young ladies could try to figure this out. And that's what we need. We need a lot of our ladies to start being able to figure these things out when they're young, rather than later on in life when a lot of times it's too late. Because, like it or not, men can wait to their 40s to get it together and still have a pretty decent and successful life. It's really difficult for ladies to get it together at the age of 40. That's why it's best to do it when you're younger, so that your options are open. Your options are never going to be open more so than in your early 20s. After your early 20s, your options and the things that you want to do in life goes dramatically down. So the best thing is to get started early. And unfortunately, a lot of parents aren't the parents that we used to have generations ago. It's like they just send you out there, a sheep among wolves, without proper guidance. We get so tied up in the things that we hear from people that we feel that are authority figures or leaders, and they don't lead in the right direction. Even those who say they're believers and followers in the Bible, they don't follow properly. And it doesn't, these people who call themselves pastors, they're not telling you what is necessary for you to get yourself married and begin your life. We're going to do this, what I'm talking about now, about the pastors and the women in the church, a whole nother time, a whole nother week. So I'm not going to get too deep into that. But believe me when I say, these churches know, especially in black churches, they know the minute these ladies get married, their money goes down. Because when a woman marries, she's tied to her husband. A lot of you ladies are tied to the church, which is contradictory to all of Scripture. You're supposed to be tied to a man. So when you're tied to the church, it's much easier for what would be going into your home, but now instead of going into your home with your husband like it should be, it's going into these churches. So if the majority of women in these churches would marry, these churches would be nowhere near to where they are today financially. And it'd be a good thing, because they're not really doing anything in the first place. They're not setting you up for marriage. They're not building hospitals, schools, and giving out jobs to the communities. Not doing any of that. So with them, it's just a lot of talk and no work, no action. So that's just how it is. So with that said, before she comes on, I'm going to give it like, I don't know, about 30 seconds to a minute. And we could do this and get this started. Feeling it, man. All right. Give her the baby poop. A little smelly poop. So, again, like I said, man, this is all about knowing who you are and where you stand. Are you a traditional wife? What does it mean to be a traditional wife? I'm going to tell you what it means, just so you know. Traditional wife is this. Everything that you know of the cultures before us, where the woman is the one who take care of the home, doesn't mean she can't work, especially in the days that we live. A lot of families need two income parents to be able to live a sustainable middle class lifestyle, which is nothing wrong with that. But it's still up to the woman to hold her traditional values. Traditional wife means not only being married and doing the traditional duties as expected of a housewife, but it also means that you carry your virginity over to your husband, and that is given to him. Just so through virginity, that means your womb is given to him. Now, traditional woman is everything that the traditional wife has, but just not the virginity. Now, slave queen means that you put yourself first and foremost before anyone else. You know what? I want to figure this out. I had to figure out this one stream thing, man. I didn't have enough time to set it up today, but take some time after the show and set it up for tomorrow. Because the good news is that now we've been approved for the YouTube Partner Program. So everything we do is monetized with ads and so forth. So good for us. Now we just got to get Google to unsuspend my damn ad account from October so we can start promoting this not just on Facebook and Instagram, but on YouTube as promised. So within 24 hours, hopefully all that will be fixed.
Hey,
Hey,
what's up?
ah, what's up?
Your evening going?
All right. This is a Monday, so Marriage Monday, I guess we could call it. So we're not going to be long today because we have the whole rest of the week to be here. We're talking about this theme for the week, which is, are you a traditional wife, traditional woman, or slave queen? So
Huh?
which one are you?
You want the truth? Truth or dare?
No truth or dare. This ain't no game show.
Okay, I'm a traditional wife.
All right. With that, do you enjoy being a traditional wife?
Yes, of course I do. I do every bit of it.
What did we watch today? We watched something today where oh the thing where the black guy and the white girl had the post was trolling people
Yeah.
and said this is how a man should be greeted when he come home. So the girl is on her knees, thank a God that he arrived,
No,
kissed his ring on his hand.
really.
He goes sit down and read a book. He puts his legs up on her back. His footstool, and then she's feeding him his dinner by spoon to mouth like it's a baby. And I said, as soon as I open up the comments, watch what I see.
Yeah.
And what did I see as soon as I opened up the comments?
You said most critics will be women, black women.
Yes. And they would be eviscerating people in the post. They went off. Ain't no man worth doing that for. Didn't even understand that they was trolling people, but they just went all out attack. Why is it that when our black women, who most of them almost all the time are unmarried, but yet they're the first ones to criticize these type of women who are traditional wives and traditional women doing everything for their guys, and they hate to see it. They feel insulted by it. Why is that?
It's natural, you know, when that is why when most women are married, they don't want their husbands don't want them associating themselves with single women, you know, because of the vibes they are gonna be making you get into. So I think it's very understandable when you don't have something and someone already have it and is still trying to exaggerate it, like make you feel like those who don't have it are missing a whole lot of things. And so I think that's why they were talking like that. First, maybe because they're not married, and secondly, because they don't want to be treating their men like that, like worshiping them. And whatever we saw today, they were just like we said, you can see they are just making fun out of it. It's not something serious for the lady going
Right.
knees, so the guy put his legs on her and all that. They are just exaggerating.
All right. But the thing is, if they're so jealous all they have to do is what they see the other ladies who are able to maintain their husbands and keep a home. But the thing is, they don't want to put that type of work in. So if you don't want to put that type of work in, then why are you worrying about it? Why are you angry that someone else is putting in the work? You get angry at them and they have the outcome that they desire, but you're not willing to put in the work and mad because you don't have the outcome. You don't have the outcome because you don't put in the work. That's simple. That's just like somebody earning a paycheck every week or every other week, and you're not working. And you're mad because that person's able to go and buy things that you like, but you can't have. But you're mad at that person when you can have the very same things if you get up off your ass and go to work and put in an effort for it. So it's the same thing. These ladies can have the same outcome as anyone else, but they don't want to put in the work. And yet they're the ones who get angry at the ones who do. It makes absolutely no sense.
First of all, you should see it as it's part of human life. It's part of human life, jealousy, and then how do I put it? When like I said at first, when you don't have something, you know how nowadays even when you're happy, you can't show it to the world. You can't tell people you're happy because they're all gonna just be saying something bad that is gonna kill all your happy mood. So it's part of like there are people like that. There are people who are just not doing anything. They're just sitting down, watching those who are progressing and then talking bad things about them. Yet they are still where they are, not trying to move, make a movement. They're still where they are. So with what we're talking about and what we watched today, is just, I think it's just something beautiful. Like, it's just funny. And it's something normal that people don't even see. Big deal. It's just okay. Especially when the guy treats you well, you don't mind. You don't mind doing things to make him happy. That's it.
All right. Like I first started talking about 10 minutes ago when I came on, about the post that I showed you that was on Francis post or whatever.
Yeah.
And the lady said he had a picture of our baby up, and said that was hey, me and you met because of him. Here we are 6 years later, married going on 5 years now. And she says something that is common when people see me and you on video together. And she says that she was going to congratulate me, but because she went to my page and seen that I hate black women, she's not going to. She's just going to congratulate the baby on being so cute, and also that you, being my wife, should run and run fast. What do you say to that? I had to bring it up.
Yeah, when I saw that, I wasn't surprised. We even laughed at it because that wasn't the first time. The guy who also said that what is
yeah, my YouTube stalker.
exactly. So,
yeah, my YouTube stalker.
Yeah, your YouTube stalker. That's it. I think
said that
it's just
that's why she gonna get a green card and run and leave.
Yeah.
Like when something is going well with people, go ahead.
He said,
what you say?
He said, I'm gonna run with the baby.
and turn to find out when I went to his YouTube, turn to find out he had a whole video complaining about how his wife left home while he was in Africa and took the kids and took off and went back to America and left home. So his wife left him, took the kids, and he wanted to deflect that towards me.
Yeah, that is when the marriage is based on expectations. Like, you went into the marriage to get something. Once you get that, you're done with it. I think that's why most of these immigrants, wives and husbands, they do stuff like that. But you know how we know how I end up here and all that. So we are nowhere to be used as as an example of what they are going through.
Yeah, we're supposed to be the example for how it should be, how it's supposed to work.
Right.
And yeah, and I tell these ladies today, all last week or the past 2 weeks, the majority of the girls that come on to the show have been around the age of 21, 22, 23, maybe 24. I try to tell them, you see that they waste their times with a lot of young boys, and they find themselves years later not being able to get married to the type of man that they would like to be a provider and, give them a better life than what they have before they met them. Because that's what a man is for. A man is supposed to give a woman a better life than what she already had before you met. That comes with the provisions and everything a man's supposed to offer. And I say to them who's watching this or will watch this that, yep, if you're serious about really finding or having a life, family life, husband, kids, house, car, whatever, you really have to start looking at men who are in the right frame of mind to be married and financially capable of working towards that to be married. And you're not going to find that in 20-year-old boys. I was 20. All of my 20s, I knew who I was, how I was. I was even, as you know, first wife in my 20s. Didn't work out because I was too young. I wasn't ready to be married.
Did best. You have to stay with her.
Huh?
How long were you guys married? 11 years.
Yeah, like together for 11 years, married for 4, 3. I don't know. Something like that. I forget. But it was a toxic relationship from the start. So that's how most couples are here in this country anyway. There's so much toxicity in all of these relationships because people don't know their positions. And even knowing them, they don't want to play their part. Like, you have ladies who want to be their own, want to be independent. Women are not meant to be independent from men, just like men are not meant to be independent from God. When a person seeks independency, it's the same thing as if you look at Satan himself. Satan wanted to be independent from God. That was the example that we had, that anything that is done outside of God's order is going to be corrupted and it's going to be failure. It's going to be a lot of issues because they're not doing it properly. So women are not supposed to be independent from men, but they're on this mission to be independent from men, to have it all. And then when they're in a particular space that they feel good about themselves, go find the type of men that they want. The problem is the type of men that they want don't want them. Because by the time they get to the so-called state of success that they want, they're too old for the men who are already successful as well. So that's why I say it's best for these 20-something-year-olds to find a man now who can do the things that they need them to do. Attraction, yeah, we get that, but men are not supposed to be the beauty marks. It's supposed to be women. Women are supposed to have the beauty. Men are supposed to have the masculinity. So if it's done in the right manner, it can succeed. More times than not, it will succeed. But also, like I said, these ladies have to understand, watching this platform, watching this content, you have to make yourself available for men to find you. You're not going to get it in these churches. You're not going to get it in the villages or the towns or the cities. None of that. There's 8 billion people on this planet. If you put yourself out there for millions of people to see you, someone's going to grab you up. Someone's going to take you. Say, you know what? I want her as a wife. I'm looking for a wife. Let me speak to her. Let me meet her because she seems, how should I say, mature enough to understand what a wife is and what a wife is supposed to be. So by coming on this platform, these ladies are having the opportunity for men to view them and make a choice and make a decision. And it's not just Black America. It could be Black men in the UK. It could be Black men on the continent. It could be Black men it could be Black men in Russia. You never know.
Yeah.
But you will never know unless you put yourself out there.
Yeah.
And these ladies, like I said, there's too many ladies on the planet when it comes to men for them just to be sitting around their neighborhood and expecting something to happen and a husband to drop out the sky. It's not going to happen like that. You have to put yourself out there.
Right. It's even written in the Bible that a man will find a wife. And you have to make yourself available so that man can find you.
Yeah, exactly. And you're not going to find a man who's able to lead a household in these churches. These men are, first of all, the churches are filled with all women. And the men who in there are even, you know what, or if not, they're not weak enough to lead anyone. That's why they're followers themselves. Real men who are able to lead don't follow that type of stuff. We go, we read, we learn, we have our relationship with God, and we make sure that we can teach that down to our family so that could flow through. That's how it was always meant to be.
Yeah, that's
But
why.
men, go ahead.
Like you said, also you have to get a real man, a man who firstly seeks God. He always seeks God first, and then he knows the directions to which he has to lead you and your case to come. So, well,
Right.
it's make sure you find it. Though we are not perfect, but you should see the signs. You should be able to figure out the quality out of the quantity of them.
Right, right. So I just wanted to bring you on because we're going to call this Marriage Monday, and then we're going to get into the show starting tomorrow or whatever. Like I said, it was a hectic time, even me making it here. As you know, we was out
Yeah.
shopping and whatever, got caught up with other things, trying to find food before we get home. It was crazy, and then all the traffic. So I'm tired. They're tired. But we're definitely going to have our normal 1 to 2 hour show for the rest of the week. So I know a lot of people thought the time was 2 o'clock today because at one time Thursday I said today was going to be 2 o'clock, but then on Saturday show I said for anybody that I told that to, we're going back to 6 o'clock and 6 o'clock from Monday to Fridays and 2 p.m. on Saturdays. So that's how we're going to do it. I know there was some confusion today, so we'll get all those ladies on tomorrow and throughout the rest of the week so we can continue this theme and really figure this thing out together. So we're just going to do this 30 minutes and leave it here so I can eat dinner with you, get into bed, be with my family. But for the lady and the ladies who think I don't like black women, some bullshit, man. Seriously, that's some BS. Y'all should know better.
Oh.
You can't be married to an African and not like black women. It's impossible. Africans are the blackest. They have the blackest blood on the planet. So how the hell can I love Africans and not like African Americans? Don't really make sense, especially when I am an African American.
Who joking about that, saying that Africans are midnight and you guys are black?
Oh, that's Michael Blackson.
Just can't forget that joke. It hurts me so much.
He said Africans are midnight. We're black. I said no, we're black. You midnight, nigga. As you can see, just like we do, Africans come in so many different colors. So we are the most colorful people on the face of the earth, on this earth. So listen, man, just wanted to clear that up. I was going to come on here and play my Kanye, George Bush don't like black people. I don't like how they're talking about me. Like, goddamn, I'm George Bush of this thing. But all right, man. Like I said, long day. We're going to pick this up tomorrow, and we're going to go the whole distance with the show for the rest of the week. All right. Thank you for coming on, baby.
You're always
all right. 2 Mondays in a row, you made it.
Bye.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to grow her dreads out now. So I told her in about 2 years' time, her dreads will be nice and long, kinky, just a way. I like it, just a way that it's going to enhance her beauty more so than ever as she turns into her womanhood. Oh, boy. So like I said, this is going to be short today. Hope you guys got something out of this. And also, you're going to get plenty more. As long as you stick around and you come here 6 p.m. Eastern time, U.S. time, every single night, Monday through Friday, and 2 p.m. on Saturdays. All right, guys. I'm out, man. I gotta get ready for the rest of this week.